Good evening and welcome to Batlin Billy Baseball. My name is Cody Cornett. Joining me this evening is Blaine Hahn. We got ourselves what could only be seen as a beautiful evening for baseball. About 83 degrees, a little bit of a wind. The Billies are taking on the Wimberley Texans. We're halfway through district. 5 games are down. We got 5 more to go. We lost the other evening Tuesday night to these same Wimberley Texans. Had to go overtime into 9 innings to lose 7-8. Welcome to the broadcast, Blaine. How you doing?
Doing great. What a nice night for baseball.
Oh, lovely. Just couldn't ask for much better. As we look at the district, Billies have started hot with Bandera, and then they ran up against Davenport, and then they had the close loss to Wimberley. Wimberley's at the top of the district, 5-0. But as you look at the district and where we're at halfway through, what are you looking at?
You got Navarro sitting there. Of course, Wimberley, you said on top, 5-0. Navarro, 4-1. Davenport, 4-1. Fredericksburg, comfortably in 4th place, 2-3. And then you got Canyon Lake and Bandera, 0-5. Big night tonight. Fredericksburg trying to get the split here with Wimberley. Can put themselves very solidly in a playoff picture, especially with the 2 divisions now that we're going in the playoffs. Big school, small school.
Sure.
Fredericksburg solidly is a big school in our district.
Yep. And it's not as if we're 2-3, Wimberley's 5-0, but I mean we went lost to them 7-8 the other night. So it's not like things have been blown wide open. We're right there. We can take this team. We can play well with them. Tonight on the mound, taking the mound is Jablonski. Looks like we're probably going to try to go some lefty pitchers against some of their bats. See how that goes. So Jablonski will start. We'll try to get some of the other starting lineups as we go throughout the evening, but starting first is the center fielder, Bryson Anderson, number 3 for them. He seems to be at least their best bat. We'll see what Jablonski can do with him. First pitch. We'll take that as a strike.
Jablonski, 4-1 on the year, with a staunch 170 against batting average.
There you go.
He has great job on the mound this year for us. Looks like only really hasn't allowed too much on the base paths, hasn't allowed too much as he comes through. Nice heavy left-handed batting lineup here for the Texans.
Yep. 2-1 count. Make that 3. Struggled against him, looked like, on Tuesday night. Couldn't get much going until, I think it was the 3rd or 4th inning. We broke it wide open, had 5 hits. That makes it a full count there. See if we can't get some offense going a little earlier this evening. Grateful that you've joined us on Billies Live 2. Got a double header for you this evening. Over on the main channel is the softball team. Try to keep you updated with both sides. There's a hit. And it gets past first base. Error there. All the way into the corner. Right field. So that's going to be a triple for Bryson Anderson. Routine kind of ground ball, but it took a weird bounce. Jake White couldn't come up with it.
Good description of that. He rolled over that ball. Ball looked like it did shoot after that that nice big hop. Sort of took off. Once it hit that grass in the outfield too, it also took off into the corner.
Yeah.
And so now Texans have a man on third with no outs. Good pitch there to start off. Jaden Hall, the pitcher tonight for the Texans.
1-1. Jaden Hall is, as you mentioned, they've been pitching tonight.
Oh, good pitch. Just missed outside on that one.
Yeah, apparently they say outside. So that's 2-1 count here.
As Cody said, if you're tuning in. You want to watch flip back and forth between Billies Live 2 and Billies Live. Softball's taken on Wimberley tonight. It's the battle of the top teams in softball. Wimberley sitting at 6-1. Fredericksburg sitting at 6-1. In softball, Wimberley and Fredericksburg at the top spot. Davenport at 5-2. Canyon Lake 3-4. That's a 4 sort of playoff spot teams in softball, and so
the girls have been the comeback specialists for this year.
They really have, and even that first round game, Wimberley had the magic in the last inning and played the run in the last at bat. So it'll be interesting to sort of. I'm even peeking back and forth in that game on Billies Live. So we'll try to keep you updated on our channel also.
Went from full count to walk for Jaden Hall, so we got runners on the corners. This brings up Ty Thames, their third baseman. In a little bit of a pre-game banter here, finding out this young man can throw some rockets. Hit, they said 94 the other evening.
Right, and 95 the week before is what he was clocked at, so he can throw the pill around.
Yep. Bring him in as a reliever there. See if we see him this evening. And he gets every bit of that ball, but it's going to sail.
Ball did seem like it rocketed off that bat.
If he isn't quite late on that pitch, I think it was going to clear. Big boy. 1-1.
Coaching third base tonight for the Texans, head coach Jeremy Locke in his first year with Wimberley.
Yeah, we kind of got the battle of the underclassmen here. Coach Flick in his second year. Coach Locke in his first, or Locke in his first. Good strike there by Jablonski. This is the 1-2 pitch. Inside, clips Ty, and he will trot on over to first, and that'll put runners everywhere. Still, no outs.
Real tough start for Jablonski here. Bases loaded, no outs. Cleanup batter, Wyatt Yeater coming up to bat. Coach Flick gonna go talk it over.
While he talks it over, we'll take a quick timeout. Be right back.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Bases are loaded. Wyatt Yeater, their cleanup hitter, is up for the Texans. Grateful for our title sponsor this evening, Diamond W Specialties. We'll get a read on them here in a little bit. Ooh, nice pitch. They just say a little low in the zone there. Ooh. Texans are currently ranked 9th in 4A Texas baseball. We come in at 49th. They are 13-3-1. We are 15-7. There's a ball fouled off to give us strike one.
Yeaters is batting in the cleanup hole. He's DHing tonight for the shortstop, Santana Ray.
2-1. We'll take it. 2-2. This would be some good work off the mound if Jablonski can get us out of this jam. There's the 2-2 pitch. High, outside. For ball 3. Full count. Something's got to happen here. 3-2 pitch on the way. Fouled off.
Good pitch low and away there by Jablonski on a 3-2 count. He's going to have to feed the zone again.
See what he has here. 3-2 pitch again. Popped up to looks like the second baseman. Nope. Brewer's going to come in from right. And it's going to be gunned to home. Missed the tag. Thought for a second there Brewer was going to be able to get it in on time. Couldn't quite get the tag. So Wimberley scores 1.
Nice throw there by Sam Brenner there in right field. It caught it a little awkwardly. Didn't really get behind the ball, bringing his momentum forward. But then he recovered really well. Threw it in the air all the way to the catcher. Great tag up there at third. Texans get on the board, up 1-0 here in the first.
1 out, there's 1 strike. Runners at first and second. This is Sage Hall, their left fielder. Jacoby blocks the ball well enough that it goes right underneath his leg. He couldn't find it, thought it got behind him, and runners advance. So we have runners at second and third now.
Great piece of base running there by Jaden Hall at second base, the starting pitcher tonight.
Jablonski clips Sage Hall there, so that loads the bases again. Still 1 out, and that's going to bring up number 2, first baseman Cody Stover.
Coach Flick had sent a couple pitchers down to the bullpen after that last batter already. They're flashing hand signals already, and Jablonski can't let this get away from us this early, especially against a quality team like Wimberley.
Nice pitch there. A little interesting he called that a strike. He's been calling it what seems to be a fairly high strike zone. He hasn't called many of those low pitches like that. So I have to see what happens there. 1-1 there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Stover, the first baseman, swing right through that fastball, middle of the zone. Jablonski gets ahead, 2-1. Or 1-2.
There it is. Strikeout for Jablonski. That's his first. Giving us 2 outs. Still bases are loaded here. This is number 6, Gentry McGinnis, their second baseman. I wouldn't say Jablonski hasn't necessarily that bad. He's kind of been in that low zone, and then he's got some good four-seam fastballs that have been able to get through. The difficulty's been hitting people. Ball 1. And here's the 1-0 pitch, and for strike 1. So he's starting to settle down a little bit.
It's almost like, you say settle down, it's almost like he woke up, over the last like 5 or 6 pitches.
That's
too.
Right. And there's foul off for strike 2. Yeah, we had the error there to get him started. And then they've flown out. But other than that, he now has the strikeout. He hasn't really pitched that bad. He just he's hitting 2 batters here. And there's a fly deep to right field. Brewer is running hard for it, but it's going to be called foul. So he's up in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Low to the outside. It's a nice pitch.
It's a nice miss, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
He wanted the call.
Jacoby's doing a pretty good job of trying to frame it in there, giving his pitcher the best shot at it. 2-2 pitch.
Got him.
Oh!
What? Got him. Call. Ask for help.
Wow. All right. Jablonski's asking for it because it was. He didn't go. He didn't swing at it, but it looked like a perfect strike. That brings up full count.
Strike 3.
Oh, now they give it to him. McGinnis was trotting down to first base thinking, not going to get me on that one. A little bit of a makeup call, and that brings us to the bottom of the first inning. We'll come right back.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battle and Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Bee Creek Communications, Creek Street Dental, The Inside Story, Joseph Financial Partners, and by the Real Estate Advisory Team.
Welcome to the bottom of the first inning. Billy's down 1-0. Talk more about that top of the first inning here in just a minute. Blaine, tell us about Diamond W Specialties.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W offers clearing, pad work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With nearly 25 years of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice for your next construction project. Diamond W Specialties, metal buildings, and so much more. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Well, the Billies are down 1-0 going into the bottom of the first, but it feels like it could have been more like 4-0. A number of times the bases were loaded. Jablonski was able to settle down and get us out of that jam. So that brings up Holt Herber, our left fielder, to bat. A little update on the Lady Billies. They're down 3-0 at the bottom of the first to Wimberley. Holt fouls off the first pitch for strike one. One error. 2 hitters hit by Jablonski. All of that gives it 1-0. Nice curveball there for strike 2.
Holt is a senior this year, batting .274 on the year with 17 runs on 20 hits, 5 RBIs, and 5 doubles.
Just like that. Ooh, nice error on the second baseman. Holt's going to get a single there. Jaden Hall is on the mound for the Texans, number 10. Looks like he's got some off-speed stuff. Threw a nice curveball in there. Doesn't look like too much velocity. Holt was able to get on that pretty easily. Creek Franson is going to get quite a bit of that ball, but it looks like goes to right field, deep into the right field for the first out. and Holt has to come back.
Creek
But that
really,
bodes well.
Yeah, Creek really caught that ball. It right fielder just kept going back and back and back. He was about 3 or 4 steps from the warning track. That ball carried really well. If you've first time tuning in to watching a game here at Billy Ball Field, prevailing wind is from left field. A ball that is lifted just like that really gets knocked down in the wind, and balls to left field do not carry in this park.
Straight into the wind.
Straight into any kind of south wind coming up and over the hill.
See the flag there.
Unless a northern comes in, and then it's a launching pad. So balls that maybe get driven to right, or a left-hander that wants to take one out to right center can really drive a ball here, but not the other way around.
Well, we've been able to get on top of Hall here so far. Foul ball there by Colton, but he was well on top of that thing and pulled it hard to left field. So if we can slow down just a little bit and get on that, we should go right over center field wall here. Holtz.
Ooh. That was close.
Barely got back on the pickoff play there. He tried to go when Holt fouled it off. When Colton fouled it off, Holt tried to go. It's 1-1. It's now 1-2.
Another good pickoff move.
Holt's nice and dirty. Putting pressure on Hall there. Hall checks him. Throw the 1-2 pitch here, outside. For 2-2.
Wolf is one of our leading hitters, a senior, going to Shriner next year. 379 average, 23 runs, 25 hits, 9 RBIs, 8 doubles on the year, 1 home run.
Just fouled that ball off the end of the barrel there. His count's still 2-2. Wind has all of a sudden died down. There's the pickoff play again. Error. Holt's going to be able to take second. He's being called around to third. And he will make it there in time.
Yeah, baby. Good hustle.
That pickoff play, just Hall kept trying it and finally threw it low enough that we forced the error, and now we've got Herber in scoring position.
Great hustle there by Holt. Coach was waving him through the whole time. Holt never really hesitated. Any kind of hesitation there, and you almost have to stop.
Yep.
Now the pitcher's going to go by it from the windup with a 2-2 count.
Full count.
Just missed on that
I
pitch.
know. The Blue kind of held his hand out there like, I want to call this, but not going to. Ooh, driven hard to left field. Easily fair. And that's going to be a double for Wolf. Great hit by him to put us on the board. 1-1. Still 1 out. Colton at second. And that's going to bring up Diego Guevara, our third baseman.
And for the Billies, third baseman, number 13.
Billies sort of pick up where they left off in Wimberley, really crushing the ball late. Got the majority of their runs about after the 3rd or 4th inning. Kept up with Wimberley in that department. Nice piece of hitting there.
Ball just catching the outside of the plate there for strike 1.
Diego's hitting .345 on the year with 15 runs, 20 hits, 10
And there's another one.
RBIs.
Driven into the gap there between left and center, so Colton will score easily. And Diego getting the single and the RBI.
Another great job of hitting by the Billies. setting the table and then cleaning it off. Billies take the lead, up 2-1 here in the bottom of the first.
Sam Brewer's up to bat, right fielder. We've been able to get on top of Hall pretty well here.
Sam is a sophomore, hitting .318 on the year. 6 runs off of 21 hits, 18 RBIs, and 6 doubles. Great job of the sophomore on the year.
And he gets every bit of that. See if we can get this to come down. Yep, it does, unfortunately. That one was all the way to the warning track. Well, we got Hall's number. We just got to tune it up a little bit, and this could be a good night. Harrison Langford coming to bat for us. Batting 6th in the order, DHing. Pitched well the other night. Won't be pitching tonight. Outside ball for ball 1 there.
So when we say he won't be pitching tonight, we know he won't because there's a mandatory number of days that a pitcher has to rest if they exceed a pitch count. He went over, I believe it was 95 pitches.
Yep.
On Tuesday, so he's not allowed to pitch tonight, and so he will probably fire it up next Tuesday, but we get to watch him DH tonight.
Yep.
And see if he can add to 4 RBIs on the year, 2 doubles, 6 hits.
This will be the 3-0 pitch here. Pickoff play on Diego. To no avail. Harrison steps back in. 3-0 pitch. Strike 1. Counts 3-1. On the way here.
There we go. That's going to get a double down the line.
Just balance beam. Oh,
he's going to send him.
We're going to get to third. Yep.
That's going to be a stand-up triple.
Stand-up triple. I mean, that ball could not have ridden the chalk more perfectly. Bounced over the bag, skidded all the way out to the wall. A little bit of a bobble there on the left fielder, which brings Harrison to a standing triple, and oh boy, he almost could have turned that into an in-the-park home run. There was another little error on the way that could have gotten him in there. But we'll take it as it is. That puts the Billies up 3-1.
Billies really respond well to giving up that run in the first. White hits a high chopper to second. Second baseman plays it well and throws him out at first for the 4-3 putout to end the first inning.
Great inning by the Billies. We'll be back for the top of the first. Stay right with us. Top of the second.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Bal and Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Bal and Billies. Go Goats!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
We're back to the top of the second. This is number 11, Jake Duell. He's their catcher. Billy's got the bats singing at the bottom of the first, up 3-1 now. Outside pitch for ball one, so 1-1. Strike two, swing and a miss. Lady Billies still down 3-0 at the bottom of the second, but they got runners on the corner, no outs. See what they can do over there. We appreciate you joining us on Billies.live. Second channel. Lady Billies on the main channel. 2 balls, 2 strikes against Jake Duell here.
Ooh, just missed.
That'll bring up full count. As we noted, Jablonski, lots of trouble at the beginning of his time on the mound, but settled down or woke up, however you want to say it, and got us out of some really good
There's
jams.
the pitch.
And there it is. Nice pitch for, I believe that's the 3rd strikeout for Jablonski.
It is.
Second time he's gotten a strikeout on that low in the zone inside pitch that Wimberley's trying to walk to first on. That same pitch, just 6 inches higher, gives us a strike, but that's ball one. High in the zone there for ball two. Strike one. Lovely evening for baseball. It just keeps getting better. So as it's cooling down, the wind's actually calming down too. Hopefully that will continue to help the Billies. And there's a foul-off pitch for 2-2.
Nice cut there by the right fielder for Wimberley, Maverick Jacobs.
Pass ball for ball 3 to bring up full count. Maverick Jacobs here, full count pitch. Lifted it to center field. Colt goes back slightly to his left and makes the catch for out number 2. And Jablonski looks like an entirely different pitcher. Getting 2 quick outs here.
Great job by Jablonski, sitting him down in order on the last 4. Brings back up the leadoff man, and number 3, Bryson Anderson, playing center field. Got on by an error in the first on a ball down the right field line.
He lifts this foul. Diego's coming for it. Jacoby sees it, and Diego makes the call. Almost had ourselves an error there for out number 3, as wasn't much conversation happening between who was going to get it. Diego's able to pull it down, and that'll put the Billies back with the bats. Stay with us for the bottom of the second inning.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle & Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Arizola Plumbing and Home Services, Arrowhead Bank, Diamond W Specialties, DR Welding and Construction, and by the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning. Tyler Boswell, our second baseman. Up to bat for the Billies, I'm Cody Cornett, Blaine Hahn. Grateful that you're with us this evening. Lifted, shortstop going back. And he will make the routine catch there for out number 1. But we continue to get on top of Jaden Hall there, pitcher for Wimberley Texans.
Catcher, number 21,
Hagen Jacoby, the catcher, comes up to bat for us.
Hagen's batting in the 9 hole tonight. Hagen is a junior, batting .222 on the year. 7 runs off of 6 hits, 4 RBIs, 2 doubles on the year.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's going to ground this to the second baseman. Out number 2.
4-3 on the putout. Great. Easy play by the second baseman. Stayed really down on that ball. Ball sort of hit that edge of that infield and just sort of shot out. Those are sometimes the hardest ones to play. Made a smooth play over to first. 2 quick outs for the Texans, and back to the top of the lineup, and Herber, who swings through the first pitch on a little inside fastball. Herber reached on an error in the first and scored our first run of the game.
Error on the second baseman. Almost the exact same ball. Yeah. Really nice curveball there for strike 2. So both pitchers kind of finding their groove here. Hard hit ball. Shortstop fields it. It's going to be close.
That's nice range.
Calls him out. Great throw by the shortstop. And that'll bring us to the top of the third. 3-1 Billies. Lady Billies over on the main channel, Billies.live. Been able to close the gap with Wimberley. Over there, it's 3-2. Appreciate you joining this evening. We'll be right back for the top of the third inning.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Jablonski takes the mound for the top of the third, and Jaden Hall, the pitcher for the Texans, steps up to the plate. Welcome to the top of the third inning here at Billies.live, second channel. Hard hit ball to left field. Yeah, it's probably going to be, nope. Oh boy. Error, and then another error, and so we're going to have a standing triple here. Well thrown ball from left field, but Boswell couldn't handle it off the short hop, and then it got past White as well, so that puts Hall all the way over to third base on one swing. Don't like to see that. Blaine, do we have a name for this stadium? Is this just Battling Billy baseball field? I mean, is there a name for this thing?
No, just Battling Billy baseball field.
There you go.
You know, Fredericksburg ISD, we've always talked about this. We don't have any kind of named anything. So as you come up, there's our stadium is memorialized.
Sure.
There's a lot of named placards, different things in our facility. They honor a lot of past players, people that contributed, especially to the backstop getting built.
Sure.
But no, this is just the Battling Billy ball field.
There you go.
Baseball field.
Insight you can only get from a former player, an employee.
That's a nice hit.
Another hard hit ball to left field. So that's going to bring Hall in, and we're going to have the same play. Another gunned throw there from left field. Hold Herber over there, showing off the arm. Boswell's able to corral that one, but it's not without it being a double and scoring Hall, so that makes it 3-2. And that brings up Wyatt Yeater, DHing for the shortstop again. He's going to get every bit of this one. Diego's going back. Franson calls him off. Yeah. That was a little bit more interesting than you wanted it to be.
Franson did a good job keeping his feet moving there. Typically that ball does hang up. Franson was playing for that ball to hang up, and then it sort of looked like it shot on him. Diego did a good job getting out of his way completely. Billies get the first out of the inning, and up to bat now is the left fielder, Sage Hall.
Good block ball there by Jacoby to prevent the steal of third. But ball one.
Hall got hit by a pitch last time and then got left stranded in the first at first base.
It's 1-0 pitch inside.
Woo. Hall is batting a .392 on the year.
Woo.
20 hits, 13 RBIs, 2 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs.
From the 5 spot, too. Ooh. All right. Strike 1. Two-one pitch here on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Good pitch there by Jablonski.
Billy's trying to limit the damage here. First 2 batters both have reached on hits. 2-base error put Hall on third to start the inning, and then he scored on the double by Thames, who is now at second with 1 out after Yeater hits a towering fly ball. We got Hall up to bat here with a 1-out man on second.
Full count pitch from the lefty. Foul ball. Straight back. So the battle will continue here between Mr. Hall and Mr. Jablonski. 3-2 pitch. Runner goes. Off target throw there, but really wasn't. Even if on target, I don't think they was going to be able to pick him off. He got a good lead.
Got a great lead and a great jump. Putting runners on first and third with 1 out. Cody Stover, the first baseman, up to bat.
He looks to bunt and does get it down, but it's going to go foul. All right, we're going to find out how this works.
Little
strike 1.
Bunt and run there. Trying to advance the runner. It was almost like a safety squeeze. Runner on third was coming too.
Yep.
See.
And he was going to get it.
No number calling out. They actually did signs. That's something new that we haven't seen in a while.
He's got something he wants to say. So no balls, 1 strike. See if he's going to go for the bunt here. Looks like he is. Nope.
Swang through it.
Swing through for the 2nd strike.
Quick slide step by Jablonski just then. Sort of put everything in motion faster.
Something's going to happen here. 0-2 pitch. Runner goes. Thought about it and wisely did not pull the trigger. Figured that's what he was signaling over there. So we got 1-2. Runners on second and third. 1 out. 1-2 pitch on the way. And that's going to be fouled off. Little off-speed pitch there.
Texans trying to get this back to even. Billy's up 3-2 here in the top of the third. Wimberley came out, scored 1 run in the first without even getting a hit. Billy splattered in a couple errors there, a couple base on balls, a couple hit by pitches too. Billy's actually came out in the bottom of the first to really hit the ball around really well. Scored 3, and now we're here at the top of the third. Wimberley already scored 1. They've actually hit 2 pretty good rockets here, and they have a runner on second and third with 1 out. Jablonski trying to pitch his way out of it.
Great pitch for strike 3 and the 2nd out. It was a good battle there.
That is Jablonski's 4th K of the night when we really needed it to get the second out of the inning.
Gentry McGinnis. I believe Mr. McGinnis struck out first time around.
It was, and it was to end the inning in the first. It was a backwards K, so called.
We'll take it again if we can. First pitch ball. Second pitch on the way here. Right down the middle, swing and a miss.
McGinnis batting .256 on the year. 10 hits, 4 RBIs. He has scored 6 runs on the year.
Fouls that one off for strike 2.
Jablonski ahead, 1-2 on the count.
Jablonski threw one low and inside. 4-seam fastball for the second pitch for strike 1, and then that was on the outside. So he's moving it around pretty well here. 1-2 pitch, off speed that got away from him for the 2.
Ball sort of took off, stayed way up in the zone.
Yep.
Trying to bring it back across the plate.
2-2 pitch, and that's going to be lined, dropping right in front of Colton Wolf, and that's going to bring 2 in for the Texans. So Gentry McGinnis doing his work.
Really nice piece of hitting there. Ball way off the end of the plate. He sort of stuck his bat out there. Ball gets right over Fronson's head and falls in front of Wolf. Texans get the hit that they really needed. Plate 2 more runs, take the 4-3 lead here in the top of the 3rd.
Pitch here. It looks like he's thinking about bunting. Pulls it back, but ball 1 for Jablonski. So McGinnis over there on first. Fouled off pitch by Jake Duell, their catcher, for the 1-1.
Duell struck out last time up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Called a balk.
Yep. Balk by Jablonski to advance the runner. See if he can calm down here and throw his 2 pitches down the pipe. I call that one high for ball 2. Really be good if we could get Jablonski to go a few more innings here. It's kind of been up and then down, and just as I say that, he goes up again for strike 2. May need to say that a little bit more. We'll see. 2-2 pitch here. Need this for the 3rd out. It's on the way. Swing and a miss. Drop. Ball 3rd. And we'll get out of the inning. Not without some damage, though. 4-3. Billies go down. We'll come right back for the bottom of the 3rd.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
Welcome back to the bottom of the third. Billy's down 4-3, but over on the main channel, the Lady Billies are up 4-3 on the Wimberley Texans over there. We appreciate you joining us on the second channel. Again, doubleheader for you over there on the main are the Ladies.
You know, as you're trying to watch either one of our channels, do you know how you could be notified? All you got to do is tap the subscribe button. As you tap that subscribe button, we are very close to 4,000 subscribers.
Need to get over the top.
We're almost 3,900 subscribers. We'd love to hit that 4,000 subscriber mark. So if you tap and subscribe, you'll get notified of any time we go live on either the main channel or Billy's Live 2 when we're broadcasting multiple channels, which it feels like we do quite a bit lately.
Yes, sir. Bottom of the third here. First pitch on the way for ball one. Up to bat is Creek Franson, shortstop. Hard hit to the second baseman. For out number one. So we continue to swing well. We just can't quite make the contact point. Now that brings up Colton Wolf. Just as I say that, he got on it quite a bit, standing triple for, no, it was a double. He drove some runs in, I think.
He did. Standing double last time.
So we'll hope for the same here, or more. Blue's going to talk to the coach of Wimberley. I'm not sure what's going on. But there's some sort of chat with Mr. Locke over there. We'll see if we can't get some information on that. On what's going on there. But there's a little bit of a conversation. So Colton Wolf will step into the box. And we're looking at the 0-0 pitch here. For ball one. Any idea what may be going on there?
I'm talking to the guys beside us and think just trying to prevent quick pitching and different things like that. Umpire called time pretty quick when it looked like maybe somebody was trying to get an advantage between the batter and the pitcher, and just it's all those mind games that they play with each other, and especially at this level now. Any little advantage, I think everybody was just trying to talk it all out, make sure that we're on the same page.
Well, it's not as if there's a rivalry.
It's good baseball. I mean,
it is.
That's the thing. We're now at, what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11 innings of one-run baseball for the most part.
Yep.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Colton fouled off that pitch. Here's the 2-1. That's low for ball three. Good crowd tonight. If you're out and about, want to swing on by, watch the Lady Billies, jump over here, watch the boys back and forth. Love to have you. Whoa.
Man, our concession stand tonight had fried fish and French fries.
There you go.
And they had fried fish baskets for $10 a piece. The guys were down there frying fish around I think 3:30 already this afternoon. It was
started serving around 4:30.
Great. You had a JV game earlier. Wolf takes off, barehanded by the third baseman, and a heck of a dig right there.
Oh my Atlanta. Well, we knew the third baseman had an arm, and he barehanded it and gunned it on the short hop. Wolf is no slouch on the base paths. Just all the more emphasis on how well that throw was.
That would have been cool to have a replay on that one, because that was about 95 coming across the diamond for sure.
Diego Guevara up to bat for the Billies here. 2 outs. Ball 1 was just thrown. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that will get by into the backstop there for really probably his first pitch by Jaden Hall that's been wild. Yeah, they may still have some dinner for you. Frying up some fish. Come support. There's a high pitch for ball 3. Come support the Billies in that way. All the proceeds there going right back to athletic department. Hall's got this nasty kind of curveball pitch that starts outside, starts high, and then comes down and in. Colton Wolf thought he had ball 4 on it, but it comes down pretty quick and it comes across you. Couldn't get it to locate there against Diego, and that walks him, which will bring up Sam Brewer, our right fielder.
So Diego gets on for the second time tonight. He had a single his first time up. Sam flew out to right field his first time up. Ball gets away from the catcher. Diego up in scoring position on the passed ball.
Have to keep an eye on that. That's 2 passed balls. Passed, I don't know, 4 pitches or so by Hall. Really done a pretty good job all evening keeping it in front of the catcher, but now starting to get a little out of control here. Swing and a miss by Brewer for strike 1.
Billy's looking to tie the ball game up here after Wimberley got 3 in the top of the 3rd. Billy's down 1, and we get the line drive to center. Looks like Coach Flick is going to hold him up at 3rd. Great throw by the center fielder home. That would have been interesting.
It would have been. I think it would have been a little closer than maybe expected, but that puts runners on the corners with Harris and Langford up to bat. So good opportunity here for the Billies to get back on top of things.
Langford hit a straight down the line, you call it, triple last time. See if he can repeat that success.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they called for strike 1.
That's a good take.
Pickoff play attempt there on first by Brewer. So Sam continues to take a healthy lead at first here, see if he can't apply some pressure. That's going to be ball outside for ball 1. So here's the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be hopped straight to Hall, who's going to throw Harrison out to end the inning. Had some opportunities there, couldn't quite come up with them. And the Billies remain down 4-3 going into the top of the 4th. We appreciate you being with us this evening. Cody Cornett, Blaine Hahn here will be right back for the top of the 4th.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battlin' Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at Moore Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big, grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it and giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, Hill Country Propane Incorporated, Segner's Jewelers with locations in Fredericksburg and Bee Cave, Security State Bank and Trust, and by Strayer and Alfers Incorporated.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth. New pitcher for the Billies. This is number 20, Brody Byer, right-hander. Just threw a really nice pitch, but called ball one. That's a better pitch for... Wow! For ball two. I thought for sure that was strike one.
So closing the book on Jablonski. 3 innings pitched. He gave up 3 hits, 4 runs. Scattered in 2 errors. Defensively, they did. Had 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts. Good start.
2-2 pitch there. This is Maverick Jacobs, the right fielder, who's up for the Texans. Two pitch here. Hard hit, bounced ball right to Creek Franson. Throws it and well fielded by Jake White. Low throw there from Creek. Jake was able to come up with it for out number 1. And that's going to bring up Bryson Anderson for his third at bat, center fielder for the Wimberley Texans. Hard hit ball again to Creek. Fields it nicely. Guns it to first. Got him.
Great job.
Creek coming up big for us here in the top of the fourth for 2 outs.
The way Creek was moving to his right there, I thought he might try to backhand it, but he took that one little extra step, made that play a little easier, got his body in a better position, threw a better throw to first to make that play for White as a first baseman easier. For the second out of the inning, 6-3. Some stats on Brody as a sophomore. He's 5.6 ERA, 2-2 on the year. He's had 12. He's given up 12 earned runs, 15 Ks on the year, in 15 innings of work. Pretty good sophomore season effort in 7 appearances this year.
He's up against Ty Thames, the third baseman. Fouled off that first pitch. Ooh. Outside pitch.
Thames has gotten on base, or is this Thames or Hall?
Yeah, this is Thames.
Okay.
Woo! Lovely pitch. Got some off-speed stuff there. I think this is Thames. Am I off on that?
Number
10.
10.
Is this 10? Is this Jaden Hall?
It is. Hall has got on by a base on balls and a single tonight.
And that fouls off for keep him in it.
He actually led off the scoring in the last inning for Wimberley to sort of get all the runs that they got. 2 outs here for the Billies.
1-2 pitch here. Brody seems to have his off-speed stuff cooking pretty well right now. Let's see if we can get it again. And that's going to be lifted to third. Holt's going back. And that will be the 3rd out of the top of the 4th inning. We'll bring it to the bottom of the 4th here in just a bit. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Ballin Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Ballin Billies. Go Goats!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th. Jake White up to bat. Grateful for the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation. Take a quick look at them.
Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD. Please show your Billy pride and support students like me.
Lady Billies over on the main channel, breaking it wide open. They're up 7-3 in the bottom of the 4th. You can check them out on the main channel. Ball 2. Jaden Hall takes the mound again for the Texans. Remind me, what did Jake do first time around?
Jake grounded out to second base. Rolled over a pitch his last time up. Jake has 7 hits on the year, 4 RBIs. And scored 5 runs.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. It's going to be 2-2 here. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss again. Kind of chopped at it a little bit. For out number 1. That's going to bring up number 3, Tyler Boswell, second baseman.
Tyler flew out to shortstop last time. Tyler's batting .256 on the year with 11 hits and 8 RBIs and has a double.
First pitch is ball. Second pitch on the way is a strike.
Good off speed.
He's got a little, kind of starts high and then dives down just a little bit. Off speed, across the plate, and that thing's on. That's an inside pitch for ball 2. Strike zone has been somewhat unpredictable, shall we say. This is the 2-1 pitch here to Mr. Boswell. Hard hit, fouled off for strike 2.
Great job of hanging in there.
Baseball weather continues to smile on us. Ooh, another hard hit ball. It was off speed. He was on it.
That one
Wind
didn't
has died
break.
down.
That one didn't break as hard as his other ones.
Yep.
Sort of. He's either getting a little tired, or the Billies are starting to see that pitch a little better.
Yep.
That ball stayed in the zone a little bit longer.
Full count. So Tyler steps in here to see what he can do. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ball outside, and we will put a man on first.
Great job by Tyler Boswell there. Down in the count 1-2, worked it full and got the walk. Getting the Billies on base with number 9 batter, number 21 Hagen Jacoby up to bat. Jacoby grounded out to second base his first time up.
Ball outside.
Jacoby is a senior, batting .293 on the year with 12 hits, 3 RBIs, a double, and a triple.
Pickoff play attempt there, trying to get Tyler at first, no avail. First baseman had some theatrics to see if he couldn't confuse Tyler into run into second. Swing and a miss by Jacoby there for strike 1. So Hagen takes a look at the cheat sheet there. This is the 1-1 pitch. Tyler's got to lead off. Hall checks the runner. Winds up, lets it go. And passed ball, which is going to send Tyler standing up into second.
That couldn't have worked out any better.
Yeah, that's about as good as you can hope for right there. That should be, I believe, that's 2-1. It is. Jacoby looked like he was in bunt, but the ball was thrown outside there. So now we got a man on second. Here we go again. There's that off speed he's been throwing. That one he got to go, and that's strike 2. It's not really the velocity of it. It's not really even the dip of it. It just starts outside and comes in, and it looks like it's going to be an inside pitch, and then it breaks the inside. It breaks right over the plate.
There it was again.
Drop third, strike. Smart move by the catcher to freeze Tyler at second. Throw Jacoby out at first. That would give him the second out. And see if we can't get Tyler batted in here.
So, situation, Boswell on second. And Herber with the base hit to right. Boswell's coming around. Throw comes in, and Boswell is safe at the plate.
Herber takes second base.
Nice.
So if we can keep this going, ties it up. Great play there. Good hit ball. Great attempt by the first baseman. Dove for it, but couldn't quite put his glove on the ball. If he had been able to catch it, I don't think he could have done anything with it anyway. Nobody was actually covering first.
The one thing he could have done was probably prevent the run from scoring.
Yeah.
Which would have been huge in that situation with 2 outs. But Billy's even it up here in the bottom of the 4th.
Creek Franson going to swing the stick here.
Creek looking for his first hit of the night. Has just missed on his first at-bat. Flew out deep to right field. And then hit a little flare to the second baseman on his second at-bat. Which was...
Creek got hit, so he will take his base.
Actually, he's not going. I think that ball just went inside. Catcher missed it. Went all the way to the backstop.
Ooh, boy, I thought for sure it got him. The way he turned, I thought maybe it caught him right off the ribs, but nope. So pass ball puts Holt at third. Right?
Yeah.
We'll take a quick timeout as they talk to the pitcher. We'll be right back for the remainder of this inning.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battling Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Here we go, 1-0 pitch here. Good opportunity for the Billies. That's ball 2. Ball 3. Ooh.
Bronson has seen 3 pitches right off or right underneath his left elbow, so I'm assuming this ball is going to go pretty much down the plate, outside edge.
You called it.
Did.
How'd you know? Holt putting a lot of pressure there over on third, really trying to help his teammates best he can here. So we're at 3-1 here. Holt steps off the mound to regroup. This is a big pitch.
Ooh.
That one got him.
Finally got him.
So that's going to put runners on the corners. Creek taking it right in the ribs, which is going to bring up Colton Wolf, senior.
Colton got things started tonight for the Billies, hitting a double down the left field line, scoring Holt Herber in the first. Grounded out to third his second time on a great play by the third baseman. Oh, that's a terrible call.
They're going to call
That is a terrible call.
They're going to call Creek out on the pickoff play, and that is going to end the inning. Coach Flick is going to talk about it as much as he possibly can, but I don't think there's anything he can do. Let me just give you a quick update on the Lady Billies over at the main channel. It's 9-3 now. So Billies are really opening up the lead here. Flick does not like that call at all. He continues to chat, but not much he can do. We'll be right back for the top of the next inning.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
Today's game coverage is brought to you by Moore Supply Company and the Facets of Fredericksburg, Edward Jones, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics, Tanya Chambers and the Sterling Real Estate Group, and by the Fredericksburg Veterinary Center.
Welcome back to the top of the fifth. Brody Byer takes the mound again for the Billies. Oh, what could have been. At the bottom of the fourth there with runners on first, third, 2 outs with Colton up, and they picked off Creek at first. Controversial play. Here's the first pitch of this inning, and it's a swing and a miss.
Quick softball update. Billy girls are up 9-3.
We will take it. That's a battle for first in the district, is it not?
It is. Top of the 5th inning.
A breaking ball that is hung up and all the way to the warning track, but great catch by Brewer out there in right field. Boy, that ball just hung up in the zone. Well swung on by Ty Thames there, the third baseman, for the first out. This is Wyatt Yater DHing.
Yater has flown out to right and flew out to the shortstop. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Diamond W Specialties. Diamond W offers clearing, pad work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulations. Diamond W Specialties, metal buildings, and so much more. Contact them at 830-998-7377 or diamondwspecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties is a cut above the rest.
This is the 2-0 pitch here from Mr. Byer. Settles in. Whoa. Wow. Ball 3 over what he says is outside. So he's got the authority to say it.
As Coach Mayfield used to say, where was that strike?
3-0 pitch here. Nope. Walks him. So 1 out. Good pitch in there by Mr. Byer. But that puts Yater on first and brings up Sage Hall, left fielder.
Hall has reached both times tonight, hit by pitch and base on ball.
Pitch. Lifted into outfield. Colton Wolf backing up hard. Makes the catch for out number 2. There's that home field advantage wind holding up both of those balls in this inning.
That ball has really hit well. In some parks, if that ball, sort of reaches the, I guess you could say, stratosphere and jet stream, in some other parks, that ball just wants to go. But here, it gets above that fence line and sort of gets knocked down. Tonight, that wind is not blowing like it could, but ball just does not carry here like in most parks.
It knocks it down just enough. We'll take it. Both of those hard-hit balls to outfield caught at the warning track or close to it for our 2 outs that, without that wind, maybe carries. Hard-hit ball right to Creek. Good.
He's out. There we go. Creek.
Well thrown by Creek for the 3rd time he's done that this game to be able to get us that 3rd out. The Wimberley coach wants to talk about it just like Mr. Flick did. You kind of wonder if there's a little bit of a back and forth there. But it goes the Billies' way. That'll take us to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV? and our easy drive-through.
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills.
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds. Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Bottom of the 5th inning here. Colton Wolf takes the first pitch here. Ball outside. Lady Billies over on the main channel continue to increase their lead. Dominating tonight, 10-3 up on the Lady Texans over there. So congratulations to them thus far, but still more ball game to play. Over here we have a 4-4 game. Jaden Hall still on the mound. Swing and a miss for Mr. Wolf on the inside pitch there. One. Ball right down the pipe. Fouled over and catch made by first baseman. No.
He dropped it.
He dropped it.
He dropped it.
Out of my view. So that's strike 2. What? I don't know if you can record that an error or not, but was one. Foul ball dropped. So Colton's still in it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the ump is going to pause this again because the quick pitching continues to happen here. That's what's happening. There you go. 1-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Got away from him.
Just a bit high.
2-2 pitch. Ball outside. That will give it full count here. He is cycling these pitches fairly quick. So Colton steps out in order to give himself some time. This will be the 3-2 pitch. Settles in. Here it comes. Ooh, waited on it nicely, but right to the left field.
Gave that ball a nice ride on a grooved pitch, but left fielder really didn't even have to move more than about 2 steps right there.
It's a well-hit ball by Colton, and there's a breaking ball that kind of stayed right up in the zone, and he just waited on it, but couldn't quite lift it. So this is Diego. First pitch for ball 1. Good job by Colton, though, to battle back into a full count. He was down 1-2 in the count. Got back into it. Was able to put the bat on it. But that is out number 1. Hard hit ball by Diego. This is going to... Ooh.
Great play.
Great play by the second baseman running back there for out number 2. So that's going to bring up number 5 here, Sam Brewer, right fielder. Batting in the 5 spot for us. And we could use something here.
If you're just joining in, thanks for joining us tonight. Wimberley got the scoring started off. 1 in the top of the first. Billies stormed back. 3 in the bottom. Wimberley took the lead in the top of the third, scoring 3 of their own. Billies in the bottom of the fourth scored 1 to tie it up. Here we are in the bottom of the fifth. Tied it for 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Billy's trying to get something started here with number 5, Sam Brewer, at the plate.
2 balls in a row. Hall locating not quite as precisely as he was earlier in the pitch count, and that's fouled off straight back for strike 1. We'll have to see if we can't get a double out of this, bring Harrison up and knock him in. And that's a high pitch for ball 3. So that breaking ball, that curveball he's got, is not coming down like it was at the beginning of the game. Billies need to be a little bit patient here. 3-1 pitch on the way. Low. And that will put Mr. Brewer on first. We'll take it. Harrison Langford.
Billy's trying to get something started here with 2 outs. Mr. Langford had a triple in the first and grounded out to the pitcher in the third.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball, bounces through the first baseman, jumped over by Brewer. And so the error there, I guess, I'm not sure you can call it an error, but hard hit ball straight back at the pitcher. It kind of took a weird hop, bumped by him, and then.
I'd call that a single.
Yep.
I mean,
we'll call it
hard play for a pitcher. I'm definitely calling that a single.
That puts runners at first and second. Jake White, number 25, our first baseman, comes to bat. So just like the last inning, Billy's in good position here to be able to take the lead if possible.
White grounded out to second and had a K in his last at-bat. Gets a ball on the first pitch.
So Hall is starting to struggle here with his location. Billies can be patient. Pickoff play, safe at second. So you know it's like, you know they want to bring it. Coach Flick is going to go out and talk to the ump because the motion of the pitcher almost looks a little balkish, would you say? I don't know if that's a word or not, but something's going on there with his pitch motion. Well, while they get this settled out, we will take a quick peek in here from the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation.
Together, we can make a brighter future for students in FISD. Please show your Billy pride and support students like me.
So some conversation was had there between Coach Flick and the infield umpire.
You know, Coach Flick, being a former pitcher, former college pitcher.
There you go.
There's he's seeing something where his viewpoint is. There's a lot of things about, especially when a pitcher crosses over his leg, crosses the plane, and then crosses back, and then crosses back.
Mm-hmm.
And where the umpire is standing currently, he cannot necessarily see some of that.
Infield umpire.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what he's complaining about, and especially on that pickoff move, for example. The way he sort of swung his leg down and then back up, I think Coach Flick was really, and you could tell by some of his how animated he was. He feels like he probably broke that plane coming to the plate, and then he went back, which you can't do both of those motions. And so
White battling here, 2-2. Fouls that one off to keep himself in it. Two pitch here. You got to think that's breaking ball's coming again here at some point. inside pitch, pass ball. We're going to advance the runners to bring up full count with runners on second and third. So better situation than last inning. Instead of runners on the corners, we got runners at 2 and 3. Full count again. And here's the 3-2 pitch. 2 outs.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. We will load up the bases. That's going to bring up number 3, Tyler Boswell. Got to think...
Boswell's been a real tough out tonight. Flew out to shortstop, and then he had a base on ball. Looks like the coach is going out to talk to him, and they're going to do a pitching change.
Well, while they do that, get their next arm up to speed, which by all indications is going to be Jackson Parker, number 5. As he warms up, we'll take a quick break and be right back for the remainder of this inning.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
If your project is a new barn dominium or any type of metal building, Diamond W Specialties can take care of you through the entire build. Diamond W also offers clearing, pad side work, concrete foundations, and they specialize in spray foam insulation. With over 22 years worth of satisfied customers throughout the Hill Country, Diamond W is the right choice. Contact them for a free estimate at 830-998-7377 or DiamondWSpecialties.com. Diamond W Specialties, a cut above the rest.
Hi, y'all, from More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg. We're very proud to support our Battling Billy athletes and the pride of the Texas Hill Country Band. We are your premier local provider for plumbing supplies and fixtures. From pipe, valves, and fittings, water filtration and softeners, and all your decorative faucets and hardware too. Rheem water heaters are the best in the business, and we're proud to offer their industry-leading residential and commercial water heating technology. So from your friends here at More Supply and Facets of Fredericksburg, let's go Billies.
Hi, my name is Anders Ecker, and we want to invite you and your furry friends to visit Fredericksburg Veterinary Center. Our mission is to create a comfortable environment where we treat your animals as if they were our own. Everyone has been working hard to design a new building with more space to provide the best care to all of our animal friends. We love our clients, patients, and especially our Battling Billies. So come see Dr. Neil Eckert, Dr. Morgan Donsbach, and Dr. Lana Bush for all of your veterinary needs. Billy Pride Uber Alice.
Ooh, come on, drop. Oh, goodness. Oh, great play by the right fielder, diving catch for the out with bases loaded. And that is the end of the bottom of the 5th. We'll come back right back for the top of the 6th. Stay with us.
First, we live in Texas, and then we live in the best part of Texas. And we're kind of a keep it simple bank, quite frankly. It's just do the little things, do what's right, care about your people, care about your customers. Try to go above and beyond, and it's not big grandiose things, it's little things. And we think it's important to know what's going on in the community and being part of it, giving back. That's what a community banker does.
Hello friends, this is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. Have you ever thought about retiling a bathroom but don't know which tile to pick? Come see us. Have you ever wanted to paint but you don't have an eye for paint colors? Come see us. Are you tired of that sun coming through the windows when your favorite Battling Billy team is on TV? Come see us for that as well. Do you want a beautiful wood floor but aren't sure which is the right one? Come by The Inside Story and let us make your house a home. The Inside Story, proud sponsors of the Battling Billies. Go Goats!
Strayer & Olfers has the latest parts and products at the best prices, including tires for passenger vehicles and agricultural equipment from Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and other trusted brands. They have a complete line of petroleum products, including non-ethanol fuel for automotive repairs, trailers, Kawasaki equipment, and so much more. Visit Strayer & Olfers, 509 South Adams Street in Fredericksburg, or call 830-997-4382.
Welcome back to the top of the 6th inning. 4-4 Billies right with the Wimberley Texans. Lost on Tuesday evening in overtime, 9 innings, 8-7 loss there. Billies have played really well tonight. We've had plenty of opportunities, especially in the last 2 innings, with runners on, 2 outs, and just can't quite bat them in. And so that's going to take us to the top of the 6th here. Brody Byers still on the hill for us. Up to bat for Wimberley is number 0, if I'm getting this correct. Nope, not.
No, number 6.
Number 6, Gentry McGinnis. Number 6, Gentry McGinnis will lead them off. They're the second baseman there. First pitch. Wow. That's ball 1. But as we said earlier, where'd that strike go? Ball outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch to McGinnis, right down the middle for strike number 1. This would be a real big game here for the Billies. Oh, ball that is not a baseball. A purple bouncy ball comes onto the field from some kids.
Dang it, kids!
This would be a important win for the Billies if we could get out of here with a win against top of the district Wimberley Texans. Here's the 2-1 pitch, for now 2-2. So Byer starts to locate his pitches here at the top of the 6th. Two-two pitch on the way, hard hit ball. It's going to get past Boswell at second, over to Wolf, and that'll be a single for McGinnis, which will bring up Jake Duell, number 11, who is their catcher.
Jake has a couple Ks on the night.
Could use a K here.
Fantastic game by both teams tonight. 4-4 here in the top of the 6th.
Both pitchers have gotten out of a number of pretty significant jams. Gablowski there in the first and second had some pretty significant jams he got out of. And then Hall for them.
Wimberley trying to play a little small ball. Squared the bunt there. Runner did not take off on the pitch. So they're trying to play real small ball.
That's going to be popped straight up in... I thought it was going to be the backstop there, but catcher never yanked. So that's 1-1. Missed bunt opportunity there. Catcher throws his helmet on that play. We might be able to get that. Runner goes. Pass ball. So that's the ball 2. So it's a 2-1 count with a runner at second. No outs. Runner in scoring position there. Two-one pitch on the way here. They call that inside for ball 3. That was a good pitch.
Billies really need to just even this all out.
Jake Duell looks to bunt again.
Good pitch.
They call that a strike, which it was, for a full count. He pulled it back. He could have bunted it, pulled it back. Perfect strike, 3-2. The all-important payoff pitch here. We need this. On the way. And bunted foul down the third base line.
And he will be out.
We'll take it. So that's out number one, the unique way.
To get a K.
Yeah, to get a K. We'll take whatever we need there. Maverick Jacobs, the right fielder, is up for the Texans. So we're at the bottom of the order for the Texans. He's batting in the 9 spot. Be great to get our second out here. If we could get a double play, that'd be even better. Inside pitch for ball 1.
Jacobs flown out to center and hit a ground ball to Franson last time.
Ball in the dirt. Good block by Jacoby.
Big
Football 2.
Big shout out to Diamond W Specialties for being our sponsor tonight.
Couldn't do it without all of our sponsors. Not much replay going on tonight. We're splitting duty. Runners go. Oh, wow. He crushes that ball, and I think that's going to carry. It does. Home run by number 1, bottom of the order, Maverick Jacobs, who bats that right into the wind over the left field wall. That was the definition of a crushed ball. My goodness. So that puts them up 6-4.
Something you do not see here most of the time. A crushed home ball to left.
Right in front of the scoreboard. But from the bat, there was no doubt that thing was leaving. If anything, the wind kept it a little closer than it probably would have been. Wind, still wind or wind blowing the other direction, that thing just about carries over the scoreboard. But that brings them to the top of the order. This is Bryson Anderson, their center fielder. Best hitter for them. So Billy's in a bit of a spot here. It's down 6-4 off what you don't typically see, that 9-hole hitter jacking one over the left field wall. We need it. Strike 1. 1 out, 1 strike, top of the order. Got to get out of this.
I was going to say it takes a lot of courage to throw that first pitch right back down the middle.
Yeah, especially against this hitter.
Anderson's had 3 at-bats tonight. Got on with an error in the first. Ended up scoring. Flew out to third in his second at-bat and then grounded out to Franson in the 4th.
He lifts this one. Diego's calling for it over at third and makes the grab. Able to pull it down. It actually popped out of his glove just a little bit after he initially made the grab. He was able to hold on to it for the second out. We'll take it. So this is number 10, Jaden Hall. Pitched for them. I think he moved over to short. And he fouls that one off down the first baseline for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to get that curveball to locate there. A little outside. For ball number 1.
Billy's looking to get out of this inning, get some at-bats. Down 6-4 here in the top of the 6th. Been a tight game all night. No team up more than 2 runs either way.
2-1 pitch. Right down the middle. Lifted. Byer going back, makes the catch, third out. That finishes the top of the 6th. We'll come right back for the bottom of the 6th. Billies at the plate.
Ooh, man. You're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battlin' Billies sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends, and we will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Oh, pitch.
We're not up yet. Yep. Hagen Jacoby up to bat, leading off the bottom of the 6th. Closing the book on Jaden Hall for Wimberley last inning. Hall goes 4 2/3, giving up 4 runs, 5 hits. When he came out, he was actually responsible for all 3 runners on base. But Boswell's hit or flare to right just couldn't fall. He, like I said, he would have been responsible for those 3. Parker came in, shut the door. So here's Jacoby trying to start the Billies off. Down 2 now, 6-4, as the Billies bat here in the bottom of the 6th.
Got an update on the Lady Billies for us?
We do. They are up 12-3 in the bottom of the 6th. They have runners on at first and second. Trying to actually just in the game right now. 10 run 'em.
Awesome.
There is 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
3-1 pitch, hard hit to shortstop. He's going to make the throw on time. Out number 1 for the Texans. That's going to bring up Holt Herber, top of the order for us. Holt's done well.
Herber's 1 of 2 on the night. Got on an error in the first and scored. Grounded out to short once and then had a single to right center last time.
That's ball 1 there in the dirt. Parker seems to have a little bit more velocity than Hall does. Doesn't seem to have quite that same breaking pitch. Oh, they're going to say that one is a ball 2.
Little fun fact about Holt, I saw online. Congratulations, he got accepted to Texas A&M. Will be attending there in the fall.
Nagy. Fouled off there. Did he say what he was studying?
I did not see that, actually. But he's going to A&M just like his mom and dad.
There you go. Keep it in the family. One out, 2-1 pitch on the way here to Herber. That's ball 3. So whereas Hall worked the inside of the out there on some of his breaking pitches, Parker seems to be trying to work that outside pitch here. Low and outside again for ball 4. So that's going to put a runner. That's going to put Holt Herbert, which has got the speed to get us to second, over at first with still 1 out. And that's going to bring up Creek Franson, shortstop. Tell me if you've seen this before.
Billies really need to get something started here.
Ooh.
Creek's so mad at himself for missing that pitch right there.
Kind of almost like a changeup or something that just kind of hung up in the zone. I mean, it was there. And enough time for Creek to look at it, decide he wanted to swing at it. By the time he did, it was past. So that's the 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And again, just like that, swing and a miss for strike 2.
You don't see that much from Creek swinging through 2 pitches.
See if he mentally can stay in it here. He's got to go out and look here. He knows what he's looking for now. Just Holt is playing with it. Pickoff play. Not successful. Oh, 2 pitch. Parker checks the runner, checks him again. Here it comes. Ball outside, pass ball. Hits the off the ground into the catcher's mask, bounces over to the left. And Herbert's going to advance to second. Creek continues to battle here. 1-2 pitch.
And the girls in the game.
There we go.
With a base hit to center on the bases loaded with 1 out in the 6th. So 13-3, Billies put away Wimberley tonight. Take sole possession of first place in their district.
We will take it. 2-2 over here. Billies need to get this going here. We've gotten opportunities all along the way. This will be the 3rd inning. We've gotten opportunities. Let's see if we can capitalize on it. Pass ball. Herbert's going to go to 3rd. So this is looking good. Creek down 0-2 in the count, has battled all the way back to a full count. And Holt has worked his way around from 1st to 3rd. See how Mr. Parker handles some of the pressure here.
Ooh.
Ooh, Creek takes the second. For the second bat in a row, he gets hit. This first one was in the ribs. This one was just kind of right off the brim of his helmet there. Enough to turn, nothing dangerous, but took it.
Nicked him off his helmet.
Nicked the helmet. So that puts runner at the corners, no outs. And, like I said, see if we've heard this before, Colton Wolf up. Now, instead of 2 outs, though, now we're at 1 out.
Wolf laced a ball into left field last time. Had a double down the left field line, grounded out to 3rd once on a great play by their 3rd baseman.
So this is the 0 pitch, down the middle, fouled off.
Good first pitch to be swinging on. Looking fastball, got it.
Got to think he's going to get aggressive here, see if we can't get on top of this. And Creek's should have the speed to get around, too, if we can get anything fly here. 0-1, outside.
Was a great take by Wolf. That ball had to look pretty inviting.
Here's the 1-1.
Ooh. Caught that call.
So that's the 2nd strike. So 1-2 count here. Parker's up on it. Creek taking a healthy lead over at first, trying to help his hitter. Herbert's charging a little bit, trying to help his hitter. Colt is going to lift this ball 3rd. Holt will have to check up. He's going to make the run. So Wolf flies out frustrated with himself, but not before getting Herbert to score here.
Great piece of hitting by Wolf. Gave that ball a ride into center, actually. Does get the RBI on the deep fly out. Billies cut the lead down to 1 now. 6-5. Still have a runner on in Bronson at first, but Diego Guevara's up. Diego's had a single to center, base on balls, and flew out to the second baseman last time. Gets ahead in the count, 1-0.
Jackson's really trying to locate. He likes that down and outside pitch here. He's gotten it called a couple times. There it is again. Hard hit ball right to second base. And Billies, for the third inning in a row, not able to capitalize with runners on the bags. We will come back for the top of the 7th. Stay right with us.
Joseph Financial Partners is here for you. Our mission is to partner with our clients on all of their significant financial decisions by providing independent advice, appropriate education, and extraordinary service. We're an experienced group of financial advisors dedicated to helping you understand where you are financially, what you need to do to reach your goals, and how all the pieces work together. Call us today for a no-obligation free consultation and let Joseph Financial Partners be your partner for financial success. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to share how the Fredericksburg Education Foundation is making a huge impact in our schools. They raise funds to support teachers as they plan awesome lessons to help shape a brighter future for students like me. Your support truly makes a difference. You can help by donating, volunteering, or spreading the word. Check out FISDkids.org. Go Billies!
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-thru?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc. Go propane.
Welcome back to the top of the 7. New pitcher on top of the mound for the Billies. Davis Lochte, the freshman. See if he can't close out this game and prevent the Wimberley Texans from getting any more on the board and give the Billies an opportunity to walk it off. 6-5. Been a tight game throughout the every single one of these innings. So first batter up, no pressure, is Ty Thames. He's their third baseman.
Davis has had 8 appearances on the year. He is a middle to late inning type of pitcher for us. 16 innings. In those 16 innings, he's had 17 Ks, only 3 base on balls. Great K to walk ratio there. Has faced 67 batters on the year. Has given up 6 runs, 3 of those earned, and given up 12 hits on the year. A great little freshman campaign with a little 1.26 ERA as a freshman. Good things to come from this little freshman right here.
Mm-hmm.
Left-hander, has a lot of good action on his pitches, as I've sort of seen in his debut season.
Played some varsity basketball for the Billies. Looking like he may play some varsity football. Overall, just a great athlete. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High for ball 1. There's the strike 1 pitch. Nice frame there by the catcher. I think it might have caught it outside. That it's kind of got an interesting outside zone there. Ooh,
what a pitch!
Oh,
ball
my
moves.
goodness. That thing
Crazy
started
movement.
outside and came all the way inside. Thought maybe it clipped the inside, but ump says no. Nobody's thrown that pitch all night, so he's having trouble seeing that. That one's right down the middle. This is lifted straight up. It's going to be fouled off
out
of play.
Thames is the third baseman for Wimberley. He's been hit by pitch, hit a double to left field, and then flew out to our right fielder last time.
Probably had the defensive play of the game, too. Barehanded
ball on the ground.
From third, and gunned it to first would be an understatement. 2-2 pitch here. Full count. Freshman showing himself more than capable of handling the pressure against a good hitter here. But now he's got himself a full count, and payoff pitch is going to be on the way. 3-2. Lifted. Colt moving. Oh, just over the glove of the right fielder. Colt's going to make an error, drop the ball, and that's going to bring Thames standing up all the way to third for the triple. Good battle there by Lochte. Really thought we had it, but Sam Brewer could not pull it in. Went right over the top of his glove, then bounced off the wall. Colton dropped it as he picked it up, which advanced the runner to third.
Brewer has run down so many balls this year. I thought he had a really good beat on that one. It just sort of deflected off of his glove there. Brings up Yater. Has flown out to right and shortstop, and then had a base on balls last time up. Really need Lochte to bear down now. Infield is in to cut off that run at third on a ground ball.
Lochte up in the count, 0-2. Brewer was there in time. He ran a long way. In fact, he ran more than Colton Wolf, and he got there before Colton did, which is saying something. And just couldn't quite come up with it. Good effort. The 0-2 pitch. Off speed, lifts. Boswell able to make the routine grab there for out number one and hold the runner at third.
That scared me a little bit off the bat. I didn't know where exactly that ball was headed. I thought maybe it was going to be right behind White, which that was going to be huge trouble. Boswell traveling to his left made that play look easy. One out. Great job by Lochte getting that first out of the inning. Hall, hit by pitch, base on ball, flew out to center in his 3 at-bats, and now lifts the first pitch foul.
That fly out there, it was off speed that kind of just stayed up, but it had enough off speed that he had to think about it before he swung, and that gave us the fly out there. So 0-1 pitch. Lochte doing well here. There's that same pitch that was just flown up to the second baseman. But he can't locate that one for ball one.
Again, infield in. Trying. We really need to cut off that run on a ground ball to the infield.
1-1 pitch right back to the second baseman for out number 2. So Lochte doing quite well here. That brings up number 2, 6th in the order, Cody Stover, first baseman for the Wimberley Texans.
Infield runner now back up. Outfield backs up a little bit too. 2 outs. Stover, first baseman up. Struck out twice his first 2 at-bats, and then grounded out to Franzen last time up. Sees the first pitch strike come across the plate.
That's a curveball that starts outside and then comes down and in, stays at the top of the zone. That is a nasty pitch. So Lochte's dealing here. Strike 1. Ball 1. Good pitch, though. Giving him something different.
Tried to get him to chase a ball that just came in and down a little bit.
Hard hit ball straight to Creek. Fields it well. Guns it to first. Error. That will score the runner. Thought for sure we had it. It was there on time. It was just too low, and White couldn't come up with it off the short hop. And that gives them a 7-5 lead with a runner at first. Still 2 outs.
Frunson looked like he actually stumbled there a little bit right after he fielded that ball. I don't know if he just couldn't gather his feet a little bit. The ball looked a little bit up the line on his throw. Lochte came back after the triple, really put himself to pitch out of that jam. Billies do give up that run. Wimberley pushes their advantage back up to 2, 7-5. Billies can still get out of this jam, put themselves in a position to at least extend this, just like they did over in Wimberley the other night.
Fouled off down the first base line for the 1-1. This is Gentry McGinnis. Lochte looks impressive as a freshman. That release point's very similar on all his pitches. Tell his velocity will get obviously higher up the charts as he gets a little bigger, a little older, but promising for the freshman. 1-1 pitch here. Checks the runner at first.
Oh, good pitch.
Oh, wow. All right. Not sure what the ump was looking for there, but that's a 2-1.
That's better.
2-2. Two pitch here.
Great
Get that
pitch.
off. Speed pitch.
It's going to be full.
And it's full count here.
Runner's going to be moving from first on the full count with a 3-2 count with 2 outs.
3-2 pitch. Advances the runner, so that will put runners at first and second. Still 2 outs. Good pitch in there by Lochte. But that brings up top of the order. No, excuse me. Number 9. John Witten. He must be batting for Jake Duell.
First at bat for Witten tonight.
Here's the 0 pitch. Strike 1.
Texans looking to extend their lead a little bit coming in this inning. Billies had decreased it to 1. They're back up to 2-run lead, 7-5. Another great pitch by Lochte.
Thrown 2 strikes in a row here. We need 3. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checks the runner at second. He goes to third. Off-speed pitch. Whiffs it. Lovely pitching by Lochte to get us out, but not without Wimberley putting one on the board for 7-5 lead. That'll take us to the bottom of the 7th. Billies have a chance to win this. Stay right with us. We'll be right back.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds. Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
Here we go. Bottom of the seventh. Billy's got to do something here. If they do what they've done in the previous 3 innings, we should have a real shot here. Sam Brewer starts us off. This is number 5. Jackson Parker still on the mound for the Texans. And Brewer's going to lift it straight up. Woo. And it falls about 5 feet in front of us. For doink number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch for strike 2. Congratulations again to the Lady Billies, taking sole possession of first place in the district, knocking off the Wimberley Texans tonight. Not doing it in their typical fashion, which is go down in the first inning or two and then have to battle their way back with the bat. But they got off and running and went down 3-0, but then just kind of the bottom of that first inning started swinging away and came away with a win. There's an error by the third baseman that's going to advance Brewer over to first. It was right in the glove. It just bounces right out. He was looking to make that hard throw. He's got the arm to do it too. But that puts Sam at first with no outs.
And for the Billies, number 23, Harrison Langford.
Harrison Langford up for the Billies here. Let's go. Wind has really died down now. It's nice and still. This is a hard hit ball, but fouled straight back. It seems like the Billies have been able to figure out Jackson Parker. He stumped him a little bit when he first came in, but they've started to pick up on what he's doing.
Billies need to play smart here. They're down 2. Every base runner counts. Little station-to-station baseball would do us some good here.
It's a 1-1 opportunity here. Pickoff play there to try to get Brewer at first, but that's unsuccessful. Right-hander here with the 1-1 inside for ball 2. Harrison ahead in the count. And Jackson Parker feeling the pressure there from Brewer at first. Here's the low pitch for ball 3. So you got to know something's coming down the pike here. Here we go. 3-1 pitch. Hard hit, fouled off down the first base line. So that'll be the full count. We need a ball to play this game. What do you know? There it is. It's 3-2 here. Runner at first. No outs. Billies have a great opportunity here. And the ump. What's going on here?
3-1?
It says it's 3-1. I had on my count 3-2.
Yeah, ask the lady down there because that's a wise decision.
Yeah. She'll tell you.
But let's see what he goes here.
3-2 is the count.
3-2.
There we go. The crowd corrected the umpire.
See, crowd participation here. Down the middle. Harrison fouls it straight up, and it's going to be fouled out again over the visitor dugout there.
So if it wasn't 3-2 now,
it is 3-2 now. So here we go. Hard hit, right to the shortstop.
Oof.
Well hit by Harrison, but better play by the shortstop there, number 10, who started the game on the hill, Jaden Hall. So that holds Sam Brewer at first. First out. Jake White up to bat, lefty. On Jackson Parker, the righty. Harrison battled hard. Couldn't ask for much more other than maybe a ball about 2 feet more to the left. Parker checks the runner at first. And here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off, straight back. Here's the 0-1. Billies got opportunities here, but time is of the essence. Inside pitch for ball one. I think Brewer is going to let it hit his foot. One out. Man on first. He goes for the pickoff. Decides not to throw.
Little step-off move. Billies gave up a run in the top of the 7th. Down 2 runs. Runner on first. 1 out. White
Foul
gets
back.
a piece of it. 1-2 is the count. White has grounded out to second. Cade and had a base on balls last time up.
He's due for something here. Down in the count. 1-2. Parker checks, delivers. They call it ball 2. Been a little challenging to locate what the ump is wanting here. Must have been pretty low in the zone there because it was certainly over the plate. 2-2. We'll take it. Good for us. And the ball is lifted directly to the center fielder, and Brewer comes back again. That's out number 2, and now it gets real.
Boswell almost just broke the game open for us last time up. Flew out to right field. Right fielder made a heck of a play with bases loaded. Billies could not capitalize, but he's flown out to shortstop, had a base on balls, flew out to right. So 0 for 2 tonight with a run scored.
Pass ball. Brewer's going to advance. He might get all the way to third because the catcher can't find it. It bounced. It's going to be close, but Brewer is now in scoring position. Ball bounced away from the catcher and then just off to his right. He never yanked his mask. He couldn't find it anywhere, and Brewer was smart enough to watch Coach flick and got himself all the way around to third.
This actually happened twice tonight.
We'll take it. Now let's do something about it. That's ball 1. And this is lifted, fouled out down the first base line. Two outs, 1-1. Brewer on third. And we need something here. Hard hit. Center fielder is back. Glove is up. Ball game is over. Billies battled the whole game. We appreciate you staying with us for the whole thing. 7-5 victory by the Wimberley Texans. They moved to 6-0. We moved to 2-4. We're now certainly into the second half of district play. On behalf of Billies.live, on behalf of our sponsors, Blaine, it's been a good game. Thank you for calling it with me.
Great game. Great game, guys.
We appreciate you joining us. Thanks for being with us tonight. Have a great evening. God bless.
You're fine.